Now, over the years, we've seen extraordinary left-footers like Adriano lighting up the San Siro and the legendary Rivaldo painting the Camp Nou in style. Decades later, we had another left-footed Welshman.
For the cross, and it was Bale! What about that from Gareth Bale? He's gone for goal again! Another wonderful Gareth Bale goal!
Built like he was manufactured in a laboratory, and many expected the next big superstar to challenge Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in the conversation for the world's best player. However, reality failed to meet our expectations. Standing at 6'1", a lightning bolt on the pitch, breezing past defences with ease, and with a kicking power likened to the force of a sledgehammer, the story of Gareth Bale's rise to his career demise is one that strikes every heart sore. Born on July 16, 1989 in Cardiff, Wales, Gareth Bale was an athletic demon from a young age. He played various sports like rugby, hockey and football. He also completed the 100-metre sprint in 11.4 seconds as a 14-year-old. Once his PE teacher had to stop Bale from using his left foot and restrict him to one-touch football because he was well beyond his peers. Gareth Frank Bale started his footballing career at a youth team called Cardiff Civil Service Football Club, catching the eye of a Southampton scout in a six-a-side tournament. He started his youth career at Southampton's academy, where he grew up to be a world-class winger like his footballing hero and fellow Welshman Ryan Giggs. Upon graduating from the academy, Gareth Bale was integrated into the senior team and earned his professional debut at 16 years and 275 days, making him the second youngest player after Theo Walcott to debut for the Saints. Despite playing left back, Bale was arguably one of Southampton's best creative players. He scored 5 goals across 45 games in his debut season, 4 of which came from free kicks. That year, Bale quickly became a fan favourite at the St Mary's Stadium and also won the hearts of everyone who watched him play. So much so that he was named the Championship's Young Player of the Year and also took the Saints to the Championship playoff semi-final. Only for an unfortunate injury to rule out the Welshman for the rest of the tie as Southampton crashed out on penalties to eventual winners Derby County. Despite battling recovery from his first of many injuries, Gareth Bale's career-defining moment came after signing a 4-year deal with Tottenham, giving him a golden chance to play on football's biggest stage in the English Premier League, for an initial €5 million fee and performance-based add-ons taking the total to over €10 million. However, Bale's fairy tale move to North London soon became a nightmare 3 months into his debut season. In a league game against Birmingham City, Gareth Bale was at the sore end of a horror tackle that literally ended his season. His ruptured ankle ligament took a delicate surgery to repair and 8 months to recover before he could even dare to walk again and resume first-team training. Despite starting 24 out of his 30 appearances in his second season, Bale struggled to get back to his very best and reached a career all-time low, recording not a single goal or assist all season as the Welshman lost his spot in the starting 11 to an informed Benoit Asuekoto. Bale's bad run of form continued into the 2009-10 season as he struggled to find his feet in the team after missing over 2 months to a knee injury. It got so bad for Bale that he was labelled an injury-ravaged flop, and a €3 million move to Birmingham City was almost finalised until Tottenham's former manager, Harry Redknapp, called off the deal at the final minute. Now, Bale had his final chance to repay the manager's trust and show Spurs fans what he was truly made of. An injury to his counterpart, Asuekoto, first saw the Welshman regain his spot in the starting lineup before advancing into a left midfielder role, where Gareth Bale became a worldwide sensation. It all started with his winning goal in the 2-1 victory over North London rivals Arsenal, only for Bale to do it 3 days later, grabbing the game winner at home to eventual league champions Chelsea, an incredible feat that saw Bale named Premier League Player of the Month. His goal and assist on the final match day took his tally to 8 goal contributions across all competitions, and also helped Tottenham to an incredible 4th place finish to secure Champions League qualification for the first time since 1962. Now, Gareth Bale was no longer considered a left-back option. He was Spurs' deadliest attacking weapon on the wing. His blistering pace constantly humiliated and annihilated every defender, and his powerful ball-striking ability had goalkeepers trembling. The 2010-2011 season saw Bale introduce himself to the world in grand fashion at the UEFA Champions League. After marking his UCL debut with a goal against Twente, he doubled down against Italian giants Inter Milan with his memorable hat-trick, saw him receive a standing ovation at San Siro as Tottenham also finished as group leaders. 19 contributions across all competitions earned him so much praise that he was voted the PFA Players Player of the Year and made it into the PFA Team of the Year. He achieved a more remarkable feat 2 seasons later, adding on the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year award and the Young Player of the Season award, making him the second player since Cristiano Ronaldo to win all 3 awards in the same season. Bale was an unstoppable force and dazzled fans with his blistering pace, insane free kicks and stunning goals that saw his tally go up to 26 goals and 7 assists across all competitions. Despite Bale's heroic efforts, Spurs accumulated 0 silverware as they missed out on Champions League football for the 2nd consecutive year. For a player with such unreal talent, it was apparent that Gareth Bale needed a much bigger stage to thrive other than the windless confines of White Hart Lane. Now, his €100.8 million summer move to Real Madrid shocked the footballing world to its core. While many thought that a player with his level of experience was vastly overpriced, Los Blancos fans saw the move as the final piece to complete the dream attacking trio of Ronaldo, Benzema and Bale. However, recurrent muscle injuries plagued the first half of his Madrid debut season, limiting him to a full 90-minute games on 7 occasions. Of all his 22 goals he scored that season, the iconic 85th game winner against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final will live on in our memories forever. Sprinting past Marc Bartra from the halfway line before dishing an ice-cold finish past Barcelona's keeper to give Madrid their first trophy in 2 years. As his former Real Madrid teammate Xabi Alonso once said, "It was incredible. I've never seen anything like it." Well, in all honesty, neither have I till this day. Gareth Bale also came up clutch in the 110th minute to score another game winner in extra time to edge past Atletico Madrid in the Champions League final, leading Real Madrid to the historic La Decima UCL title. Now, even though the following season was injury-free for the Welshman, he struggled to find form for Los Blancos, and Madrid fans grew impatient by the day. The disconnect with the fans lingered on as the Santiago Bernabeu echoed with boos whenever Bale made a misplaced pass or shot wild into the stands. This time, there was no injury to blame. Bale didn't just meet the high standards of his $100 million price tag. Even though Real Madrid lifted the UEFA Super Cup and the FIFA Club World Cup that season, they fell 2 points short of Barcelona on the league standings before losing out to Juventus in the Champions League semi-finals. The appointment of Rafa Benitez as Real's new head coach in the summer saw Bale finally find his foot early into the season. He found the back of the net 8 times and provided 7 assists in 13 league games, including his 4 goals in a 10-2 demolition of Rayo Vallecano. However, Bale's newly discovered synergy with Rafa Benitez's tactics didn't last long, as the squad and Los Blancos fans despised the Spanish manager. The 2-2 draw to Gary Neville's Valencia marked the end of Rafa's 6 months in charge at the Bernabeu, giving way to Zinedine Zidane's golden years of European dominance. Regardless of another muscle injury that sidelined him for the next 2 months, Bale was instrumental in his return, scoring or assisting in all the league games he played in except on 2 occasions. Another pivotal assist for Sergio Ramos's opener in the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid saw Gareth Bale again step up when his team needed him the most. A coolly taken penalty also ensured Real Madrid made it past their noisy neighbours on penalty shootouts to lift their 11th Champions League title. Gareth Bale took his excellent run of season form to the 2016 Euros, leading the Wales team to their first appearance in the tournament. Bale wore his heart on his sleeves, scoring in all the group stage matches to help Wales finish as group leaders ahead of England. They made it all the way into the semi-finals, only for Cristiano Ronaldo's brilliance to shut out their resilience as the Welsh team was knocked out by eventual champions Portugal. His historic year with the national team was followed by a nasty ankle tendon injury that led to the worst season in Bale's career. Well, he missed 35 games due to multiple aggravated injuries, limiting him to just 25 appearances and 1,931 minutes of action on the field. The rift between Bale and Zidane grew as news broke out that Bale was spending time in recovery playing golf with his friends, with Zidane publicly declaring that he wanted Gareth Bale out of the club. Bale lost his untouchable status with the emergence of players like Marco Asensio and Isco, who were, at the time, delivering night in and night out for Real Madrid, relegating Bale's role to more of a rotation player in the squad. Zidane's adoption of the 4-4-2 diamond formation, with Ronaldo and Benzema leading the attack, also meant that Bale had no place in the revamped Real Madrid team. Even in the front of his hometown in Cardiff, Bale only got 13 minutes on the pitch as their 4-1 victory over Juventus in the UCL final crowned Real Madrid their 12th European title and Bale's 3rd UCL title in 4 years. The unending challenges crept into the 2017-18 season, and he struggled to find his place in Zidane's starting lineup. He started just 3 games during the Champions League campaign, with his 30-minute heroics saving the day for Los Blancos. Gareth Bale had spent just 3 minutes on the pitch before pulling off the iconic overhead kick goal past the helpless Loris Karius, a remarkable goal that is widely regarded as one of the greatest goals in Champions League history to this day. Another speculative 40-yard strike was too hot for Loris Karius to handle, as Bale single-handedly tilted the game in favour of the European giants as Los Blancos claimed their 13th Champions League title. Bale's heroics only made the headlines of major media outlets, but Zinedine Zidane didn't buy into his gimmick, as the Welshman failed to make it into Madrid's team. What made it worse was Real Madrid cancelling his move to China, where he would reportedly earn €1 million weekly. Bale was left angry and furious at Real Madrid, and his frustrations grew to the point that after helping Wales secure qualification for the 2020 Euros, he displayed a Welsh flag that read Wales, Golf, Madrid in that order. This sparked severe controversy among Real Madrid fans and among the Spanish media, who deemed Bale excommunicado and called for Bale's head for the huge disrespect. That summer, Bale returned to where it all began on a season-long loan with Tottenham. His second spell at the club was off to an awful start, as he was either injured or benched. Still, he turned it around at the end, tallying 16 goals and 3 assists in 19 starts to ensure Tottenham's qualification to the European Conference League. With Bale well into his 30s, Real Madrid conceded to let the Welsh winger leave the club on a free transfer, and also leave the best Englishman to ever wear the white and gold jersey of Los Blancos, with a record 106 goals and 59 assists in 258 appearances. In June 2022, Bale signed a 12-month contract with Los Angeles Football Club, where he had a brief stint with the Major League Soccer side. He scored 3 goals in 13 games, including a 128-minute header in the MLS Cup final to tie the game and send it to penalty shootouts, where Los Angeles Football Club were victorious and lifted their first MLS Cup title. Now, even though his retirement shocked many, Gareth Bale's incredible legacy of 185 goals and 132 assists, 5 Champions League titles, 3 La Liga titles, and 3 FIFA Club World Cups will live on for decades. For his country, Gareth Bale's name is forever cemented as a Welsh legend who sparked the golden age for the nation and Wales' all-time leading goal scorer with 41 goals and 22 assists in 111 senior appearances. His exceptional journey from being just a youngster in Cardiff to a global football sensation is a testament to his talent, dedication, resilience and grit. Regardless of the countless injuries, criticisms and controversies that have overshadowed his career, Gareth Bale still left a legacy that will be remembered for his stunning goals, numerous trophies and his unwavering love for the beautiful game.